everybody! How are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How's you?
Was asking chat. I know how you're doing. Hi everyone! How's it going? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Grand old time. Hello, Captain Bapple. Hello, Death. Your brain is potato. Mood.
This is so fair.
Win. Hey, Apples. Sorry, long time no chat. No worries. You're all good. Life has been the hectic.
Yeah.
That was meant to say hectic. No idea what happened there. I think it just emphasized your point, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that just added to it. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. We are shiny hunting today, because my brain is also the potato. And we are joined by Captain.
Hello.
Oh, I just realized I don't have any cute Pokemon assets on. Hang on. Let me change that. Hang on. Hang on. Guys, just pretend for a second, okay? Okay, just... Hang on. Whoop. Hang on. I'll get one. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Bam! It's been on the whole time, right guys? I had this shiny Sylveon hat on at the start of the stream. Right? 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 This point, this is the part where you all see right.
Right.
Okay, good job.
I got you.
And Captain has had this shiny Umbreon hat on since the start of stream, right?
I don't know why you'd call attention to that. It's been there the whole time.
Exactly. Just hit 9 months on HRT. Good for you, Win. What are we hunting today? Not sure yet. We're gonna find that out. But first, a little shiny recap. Currently in the party, we got, well, you can see them all in the corner, but I'm gonna go over them anyways. We got Trans Rights, the shiny Dunsparce. We got Portobello, the shiny Amoonguss. We got, well, Metro City, but we call them Metrocity after Megamind. The shiny Palafin. We got Minty Claws, the shiny Weirdeer. We got my favorite child, Candy Floss, the shiny Ampharos. And we got probably the MVP of this entire everything so far, to be honest. Piss Hero, the shiny Corviknight. And then in the boxes, because we got a lot of guys in the boxes. Technically, we do have the ability to do more story stuff. I'm just not sure if I want to today. We got Pop-Tart, the shiny Magnezone. We got Whack-A-Mole, the shiny Doug Trio. We got Gizmo Gremlin, the shiny Tinkatuff. We got Yoki, the shiny Azumarill. We got Banana Bug, the shiny Larvesta. We got Poppers, the shiny Lycanroc. We got the newest member of the squad, Clobber, the shiny Cloth. And we got Belladonna, the shiny Oricorio. These three down here are just basically Pokemon we use to try and hunt with, because we don't want to overlevel the ones we actually have. Okay, yes, we could move on in the actual story. We could do that.
But why?
We 100% absolutely could. Anyways, I see there's Shroodle. Midnight Galaxy, welcome to the Orchard. Thank you so much for following. Hello. Question, potential answer. I sometimes am good at answering those. It depends on the question, really. I see, okay, I see a Shroodle. I saw... Do I need a salty herb to hunt for shiny fire? I'm not entirely sure. I do, most of my shiny hunting. I raw dog it. I don't use the herbs. I'm doing a shiny badge quest, so I'm just catching a shiny before each major event in the game, and I'm just doing classic, like, outbreak hunting. So I really have no idea about the herb stuff. I'm the wrong person to ask, unfortunately. I wish I could answer your question, but I myself do not know. Okay, there's not any outbreaks I want to do. I do like shiny Graphii a lot, but I already have that. Not on this, just independently. Tropius as shiny is kind of boring, otherwise I would hunt for Tropius. Let's reset these. I promise I'm not gonna do that a million times. We're just gonna reset it the once. And if I try and reset it again, someone smack the switch out of my hands. Maybe you don't want to do that though, because this is your switch.
Okay.
But yes, we have Captain here.
Hello.
Mostly loosely. He's kind of doing his own thing.
Playing The Sims.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing.
It's either that or Space Engineers. I'm not quite in the Space Engineers mood right now.
We both have been doing legacy challenges in The Sims, and it has consumed both of us.
Yep.
In a good way. It's been very fun.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately. Okay. Let's see, what else do we got now? Lots of stuff in Area 6. What's this one here? Let's go find that out. Because we're near it. Let's go! I'm realizing this is the Astrobot music. But...
Well, why not? Astrobot's great.
Astrobot is so good. Astrobot so
Astrobot.
deserved Game of the Year.
It really did.
I need to be on the other side of the wall. Oh, there's Phalanx here. I love Phalanx. Phalanx is such a little guy. Well, technically he's a lot of little guys. But yes, I hope everyone's having a great day. My day was good, actually. Just my brain is kind of mush. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna vibe. And Captain's here because I like him bugging me.
So, because you're gonna ask me questions and we're gonna talk about things.
Yeah, I just don't have questions in my brain, so I need to think of those.
You will.
You had a good day. Oh, it's like early in the morning for you, Win. Go sleep. Oh my god. Go rest. You deserve rest.
Or stay awake, because why not?
Don't listen to him.
Listen to me. I make great decisions all the time.
That's all the time is a stretch.
I'm sorry, what was my last bad decision?
Do you want the truthful answer or the funny answer?
Yes.
Dating me.
Babe. Babe. Babe.
Oh yeah, you guys had a holiday yesterday, Dev. I forgot about that. We had that last week.
Mm-hmm.
It was Victoria Day.
Yep.
Which is a day specifically for the Queen.
Yep. In like what, 3 generations ago? 4 now?
you expect that I keep up with the royal family.
Honestly, I'm surprised I don't know, just because it is historical, and that's usually right up my alley.
Fair. Okay, first question, because they always need to be Pokemon related, but
Yeah.
you've been on here so many times that I can't ask you, like, the ones that I usually ask people.
Uh-huh.
Like, people should know at this point what your favorite Pokemon is.
Yeah, the one you got me the other day.
Yeah, it's an Aeron. So, I gotta think of something. Well, this will lead into the conversation I said we should table for stream.
Yeah.
What is your favorite type of Pokemon?
You know Steel type is my favorite.
Okay, so... Death, that's a question. We'll table that one. We'll have this conversation first. Okay, so... Yeah. Captain loves Steel types. And I said, before we started, that Steel type is, like, one of the worst types. Personally, I just am not a huge fan of Steel types. There's not a lot of Steel types I can look at and be like, these are my favorites. Like, off the top of my head, it's like Tinkaton, Corviknight, Aeron just because of you.
You didn't like him before me?
I liked him, but I wouldn't have put him on my favorites list.
Gasp.
Is there no way for me to access this, like, area over here without the ability to climb? Because if so, that's very sad. I think that might be the case, though. I'll say, like, very strategically jump onto these rocks and don't fall off. Ugh. You got this, Koraidon. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not that I think Steel types are bad, I just find them, for the most part, kind of boring. Or just... I'm very much someone who likes cute over cool. So, Steel types, for the most part, aren't cute. They're designed to be cool, like, physically edgy boys. Edgy is in their sharp.
I know. I'm just pulling shit up.
Oh, it's Donphan. I don't want Donphan. I have a shiny Donphan.
Fair. I'm sorry, you're saying Kufant? Whatever?
There are exceptions.
Orthworm? Mawile? Aeron's there. Jirachi?
Mawile isn't cute.
She's adorable.
Mawile's... I would say Mawile's pretty. Mawile isn't cute. I wouldn't classify Mawile as cute.
Hisuian Sliggoo?
I've stated this opinion on stream before, but, like, the Hisuian variations of, like, Sliggoo and Goodra kind of just make my heart hurt.
Not fair enough. Shieldon? He's just a little guy.
Shieldon's fine.
The fucking weird Pikachu clone?
Tokidamaru?
Yeah, that thing.
I mean, all the Pikachu clones are cute, I guess, because they're just Pikachu.
Yeah.
But...
Fucking Fortress.
Fortress is not cute.
He's adorable.
I don't know. Call me a hater, I guess.
Yeah. Apparently.
I'm just not a fan. I don't feel much of anything towards them.
I guess believe I put up with this shit.
You put up with my just slight dislike of Steel types?
You don't hear me shit-talking grass types.
I was gonna say something kind of mean.
Oh, yeah?
That's because you only know, like, half the Pokédex worth of them.
And?
to be fair, you haven't gotten to some of the real stinkers. You haven't seen Quilladin. Or you probably have seen it. But...
That sounds familiar, honestly. Probably haven't.
Do you know what? You know Chespin?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, is that the second form?
Yeah.
I fucking love that guy. He's
no!
so stupid.
Quilladin is ugly!
He looks so stupid. I love him.
No, I hate him for that exact reason.
He's so round. He's perfect.
No. Chespin is so cute. Chestnut is so sick. Quilladin's just a fucking loser. See? We're disagreeing. I want to get to the fucking area that I want to shiny hunt in, but I don't even know how to get over there right now.
See, the difference is that we're disagreeing because you think a grass type is shit. I think he's great.
Yeah, and we are doing a similar thing with steel types.
Yeah, except our disagreement for your shit is positive on my end.
Yeah, and it's negative on my end.
Yeah, but grass is your favorite type. So I am not shit-talking your type.
Yeah, and I am shit-talking yours.
Yeah.
We're talking in circles here, babe.
I know.
Death raised a good question earlier. Right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I really hope you are.
Uh-huh.
I'm going further away. What the fuck am I doing? I'm trying to get closer, and I'm just going further and further. Which Pokemon would you do butt stuff with?
Pitching or catching?
The question is just, which Pokemon would you do butt stuff with? Answer it how you prefer, I guess.
It's fair. Give me a second.
I mean... Serena. She's the Step on Me Pokemon, so,
Fair. Fair. I mean, if we go back to the, the Smasher Pass that we never really finished, just about all of them?
You would do butt stuff with a Psyduck?
I am cursed with the ornithologist's knowledge.
What did Lucky do?
He knocked something over. I'll go too.
Larvitar. Oh, that would be kind of an interesting hunt. What does shiny Tyranitar look like, even? I want to say that it's like... Oh, it's boring. It's like barely different. Why does Pokemon do this? God damn it. Captain walked out of the room and it made my model freak out. I hate it when he does that. He exists and that makes my model upset. To be clear, that's a joke.
Okay, so I sprayed him for two reasons.
What did he do?
Spray him number one because trying to teach him or get him to unlearn the hey, if I knock something over, they come out.
Yeah.
Into the hey, if I knock something over, I get sprayed.
Yeah.
And he knocked over your gummies. They didn't open, so they're okay.
How dare he?
I know, right?
Dishonor.
Mm-hmm.
I like Larvitar as a Pokemon, but its shiny is boring. Specifically, shiny Tyranitar is boring.
That's fair. You know, that's probably like a type I'm not huge on is dark types.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyone else can weigh in on our conversations, by the way. Like, if you have a type that you're personally just not a fan of, like, explain yourself.
Just pop off.
I like there's a lot of dark types I really like, but there's also a lot that I'm like, eh.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like, I'm just so meh on a lot of them. It's just like, why? Also, like, don't get me wrong, the psychic community is cool and all, but... Actually, no. Here's the big reason.
Uh-huh.
The Pokemon anime built up Absol so fucking much. Like, he was just gonna be so fucking cool. Get him in game. And it's like, he's okay. That's about it. He's just okay.
Okay, well, if we're saying that about the Pokemon anime, like, the Pokemon anime did that to so many fucking things.
I know it did, but, like, just...
You hate normal types? I mean, the definition of them is that they're normal. So I think they're designed to be pretty boring.
Yeah.
I understand that, though. See, I kind of love the fact that a lot of normal types are boring. I'm of the opinion that, like, people constantly complain about the fact that, like, Pokemon has run out of ideas. Ha ha ha, we have a trash bag, we've got an ice cream. But it's like... And?
I'm sorry, in the first gen we had a purple rat and, like, 2 normal-ass birds.
We had a seal named Seal.
Then 2 generations later...
Oh, just straight up Gothitelle.
God dang.
I don't even gotta evolve them. That's just Gothitelle. That's not Gothorita? What's Gothitelle look like? I wanna say it's like blue. Bluish.
And I know Cinder might get mad at me for this, but, like, 2 generations later, we've got another seal that's just named Spiel because it's more spherical.
No, that's perfect. Shut up.
I didn't say it was wrong. I just said it wasn't imaginative.
I keep finding shinies that are boring. And, like, my goal eventually, this is, like, a very long-term goal. I'd like to work towards a living dex at some point, but... So I'm gonna have to get the boring shinies eventually. I'm just like, I don't want to get them now.
That's very fair.
I don't think they've had bad ideas, at least not in terms of Pokemon either, to be honest, Death. I haven't ever looked at a Pokemon and been like, this is a bad idea. I've looked at a Pokemon and been like, I don't care for this one as much. Actually, that's not true. Shiny Nidoqueen was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's the only one I can think of. And that's specifically a shiny. In terms of, like, game, yes. Okay, for sure. But in terms of actual Pokemon design, I don't think so, personally. But it's just a bunch of Dawn fan rolling down this hill at me. Oh my god. They're just suiciding themselves. Dawn fan, please, expect better for yourselves. No, it's not. It's not down on here. That's also very subjective. No. Like, I understand. But, like, in my opinion, I have never personally seen a Pokemon and been like, this is bad. Except for Shiny Nidoqueen. And I think Shiny Nidoqueen is only because of the peak that is Shiny Nidoqueen. There are people who think Gyarados ruined Pokemon. Okay, well, those people are fucking stupid. I did not land where I wanted to. Fuck. It's like back up here. How the fuck do I get to that? I'm gonna try and do it again. Half an hour in, we haven't even started shiny hunting. That's how you know it's gonna be a good stream, y'all.
Yeah.
when I'm too busy rambling. I'm just trying to get to wherever I want to find a shiny.
Just having a good time.
Just wait, whatever Pokemon is spawned here is gonna be something I don't want either. Or something I already have somehow, or some shit like that. Is it like up there? Is that where I need to be? Up instead of down? What is the objective of this challenge? Can someone do exclamation mark shiny badge quest? Wait. Hang on. Do I have that as a thing on my No, I don't have that programmed into my Steam Deck. That's it. That's it. The rules are simple. Catch a shiny before each gym. In this case, major event. Step 2, profit? Question mark? That's it. It was a idea that originated in shiny Pokemon communities a while back. I've never completely done one, so I've attempted a few, but I always kind of just gave up because I tend to do them in the older games, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do it in this one. So I thought this one would give me the ability to do it, and do it relatively easily. Okay, I feel like it's like down there. Good luck and Goom Speed. Is that like Godspeed, but for Goomies? Goom Speed. I approve. Exactly, okay. Just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly. Like, where the fuck? Is it inside this, like, cliff face?
Yes.
Because I'm just soaring down, and it doesn't seem like there's anything on here. So I think I'm just, like, I don't know where this thing is. I don't understand. It's like on the fucking cliffside. Keep getting my low battery warning. God damn it. Okay. I don't want to have to reset again. What should we hunt, y'all? Should we hunt Gothitelle or should we hunt Larvitar? This one over here we couldn't access, right? Or was it something boring? I think it was something boring. We also didn't like. Okay, so you know what I said before about resetting? Ignore that. Don't slap me. Don't do it.
But you told me.
I'm telling you no now. No, I'm resetting it again. Because I'm impulsive. Okay. Now we won't reset anymore. We won't. You can trust me this time. Cyclizar. Cyclizar would be kind of cool. Ooh, a Bramblin. We could get a Bramblin. Or Bombardier. Ooh. What is this shiny Bombardier look like? What? What happened? What happened?
So I've got like 3 Sims aging up.
Yeah.
You know that nice old couple I moved in with?
Uh-huh.
Wife just died.
Uh-huh.
I just mid-birthday party fucking kicked the bucket.
Damn, hate it when that happens. Anyways. Okay, Bombardier would not be bad for Rhyme, because it's a dark type. I don't really like Bombardier that much. And a shiny is just kind of stark white, which is a little boring.
And there's a fire, too.
Man, you're just having, like, all the excitement happen at once.
Yeah.
What do we want, y'all? I kind of like Bramblin. I don't know what it looks like compared to the normal. Really. I think it's just more, like, white branches as opposed to, like, brown branches. I think. Let's do Bramblin. There he is. There's the little guy that we're trying to hunt on the corner there. He's just hanging out. Okay. We're gonna begin the talk show portion of things. Which means I'm gonna come up with questions on the fly to ask Captain. And if y'all have questions, feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
Questions of either one of us, or both of us, or whatever. Let's see. What's a question that the people need to know about you? What burning secrets do you keep, Captain?
What burning secrets do I keep?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. I know all your secrets.
Do you now?
I think I do.
Then you know where I keep the plumbus.
Yeah, I do.
Oh?
Up your butt.
Trick question, I don't even have a plumbus.
Yeah, because it's so far up your butt.
That's not how this shit works, what?
What is your favorite food?
I mean, easy answer is just pizza. Pizza is so fucking good. Like, Dad used to do, like, or, like, family used to do pizza night, like, every weekend, or every Friday, so, you know, a lot of good memories associated with that.
We gotta switch up the party, y'all. Yeah, your dad's pizza is really good, too.
Yeah.
I feel like my favorite food of all time is probably something like sushi,
That's fair.
but like my answer to that question would be like my mom's banana muffins.
Oh, that's so fair.
Yeah, your mom had a banger banana muffin recipe too.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to make those.
Yeah. It's nice to have them again.
Favorite food is a tricky one though, because I feel like, I don't know, every time I eat really good food, I'm like, damn, this is the best food I've ever eaten.
Yeah, no, it's... When you just get, like, really good food, it's just like, ah, goddamn.
Another one that's really high up there is like good fucking ramen.
Yeah.
Like, really good ramen, that shit hits in a way that I don't think other things can.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's like that one ramen place we go to fairly regularly.
Yeah.
Especially like when you live right by it.
That place is really good ramen. We do. It's just tricky now that it's on the other side of the city.
Yeah.
Your Houndstone that didn't listen to a word I said came and clutch on Larry's gym because you haven't evolved your Gimme Ghoul yet. And that thing is basically ghost type magic card. Fair. You can visit any video game location. You don't have to live there, but like just visit for like, you know, a day, a week, however long you want. What place would you go visit?
See, the big problem is that I play a lot of video games where I want absolutely nothing to do with that world.
You mean to tell me you don't want to live in somewhere like Blighttown?
No. I wouldn't want to even live in Anne Orlando. And that's where the gods fucking live.
Yeah. That's... Oh, no! No, he's blowing... No! He died!
Don't know.
Bramblin, no! I mean, they're designed to be tumbleweeds, so he, like, rolled away and off a cliff.
Damn.
Ugh. Someone clip that. That poor Bramblin. We will remember him. 07's in chat for that one Bramblin, y'all. God, that's terrifying, actually. The idea that a shiny could just blow off the cliff. Oh, I'd be so sad. This is gonna be a tricky shiny to tell, though. Especially because of just how the desert is. We'll try, we'll try. This might be just we hunt all of this specific, like, outbreak and then... Damn, that poor Bramblin, man.
She's just gone.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
Yeah, I remember you.
Bitch, it's designed to be an emotional song. I don't know if I have an answer to the question I asked either, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's a tricky one.
Like, I don't know, there's certainly locations in video games that I've looked at and I've been like, oh, this is pretty.
Yeah.
But nothing that I can think that I'd specifically really like to visit for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, maybe somewhere like fucking... somewhere that's like designed to be a paradise location.
Mm-hmm. You know, just a video game with like the Fountain of Youth in it. I'd like to visit that, please. I'll take some immortality.
Yeah, like, I don't know, shit like that. I don't know, I don't have a good answer either. Ramblin's name always makes you think of the song Ramblin' Man by the Allman Brothers Band.
Man, that's a lot of mans.
Yarnum, Captain, you're thinking of Yarnum.
I don't want to be in Yarnum, no thank you. I'm sorry, out of all, like, the Soulsborne games, Bloodborne the least. Like, I wouldn't want to be in that one the least. I could probably survive a decent amount of time in, like, most of the Souls locations, based solely on the fact of I know all those games like the back of my hand. But like Bloodborne, just about everything's a fucking werewolf, and you'll just be like able to sniff me out like it's nobody's fucking business.
That's asking what? You don't want to be a furry?
Believe it or not, I'm good.
If you were to have a fursona, what do you think your fursona would be? Mine's either a big titty dragon girl or just like...
Oh, so we're including the scalies then?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Turtle. Easy. I have a shell.
Or I'd be like a big, chunky whale girl. Like, I'm not talking like girl that looks like a whale. I'm talking like whale girl.
You'd be a whale.
But let's say, for the sake of just interesting conversation, what if scalies weren't included? Because I don't know the answer to myself either. I don't think I'd want to be anything with fur, to be honest. Like,
naked mole rat.
okay.
Kim Possible really sold my boy Rufus.
I'm trying to remember how the, like, naked mole rap goes. It's like, what's that? That freaky thing! Yes, that's right, it's a naked mole rat.
I remember that.
Listen to the naked mole rat! But no, like, anytime I've even thought about, like, rebranding to an animal of sorts, it's been, like, dragon, kobold, whale. I thought about moth before. I feel like I could make a cute moth girl. I don't know. Maybe I'd be something like, I don't know, a squirrel. Something that's all over the place.
Fair.
I do remember there is art of this. By Meek and Rob. The lovely and talented. But it was some stupid TikTok, like, I don't know how to describe it, but one of those fucking TikTok things that was like, you know, you let it go on your forehead for a bit and it will determine, like, what you are. Like, almost like a random wheel sort of thing, but... Anyways, the whole thing was like, what's your fursona? And mine was specifically apparently a Pomeranian. And so, I was living with my artist at the time. And they had everyone in our house do it. And then drew art of all of us as our fursonas. Wearing, like, standard clothing we all have. Mine was wearing, like, the Harley Quinn dress that I own. So there's cute little Pomeranian me art that exists. The only thing Kim Possible got wrong is trying to paint Ron as a dork. I don't think they ever really tried to paint him as a dork. They just painted him as a coward, which is what he was. Which, I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, if anything, he was the bravest out of them all.
But it was also, like, it was a refreshing, like, subversion of the trope of having, like, yeah, let's have the girl be cool and badass and unafraid, and the boy be, you know, kind of a bit of a scaredy cat. Mm-hmm. But that made the moments where, like, he, you know, wasn't that or conquered his fear to do something, all the better. Okay. We did not find Bramblin. We're doing quick little short burst shiny hunts today because I wouldn't mind doing Ron today. So now we're gonna move on to Cyclizar and see if we can find Cyclizar. Cyclizar's shiny, I'm not gonna lie, is hideous. I do not like it. Look at this fucking thing. Okay, this is it. This is it. Like in the corner here.
Ow.
The,
Ow.
like.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is it normally.
Yeah.
That's such a nicer color palette.
Yeah.
Instead of like a pure gold.
Mm-hmm.
You like Cyclizar's shiny? I mean, to each their own. I'm inclined to disagree with you, but we're entitled to our opinions, however wrong they may be. Sorry, that was mean. Oh, are they like... Is it across the way, or is it just down here? Ah! All the Tauros are swarming! Get away from me! Yeah, they're fast, folks. So, that's gonna be the tricky part. It's just catching them. I'm sorry, Win. That was mean. I feel bad. It was funny, but it was mean. Yeah, they're gonna crash into me more often than I think I'm gonna do anything to them. Maybe I don't want to hunt them, because they just are so speedy and annoying. Never mind, I changed my mind. I don't want to hunt Cyclizar. Bitch! I couldn't even run away from him. How rude. Something down there in the Watatar.
In the Watatar?
Yeah, let's go see what that is. It's near, like, the beginning of the game, so... Yeah, why would you hunt water and fire Tauros? Oh my god. I don't even want to hunt one of, like, the regular ones. Because it's just such a hardly different shiny. Ooh, Weagle. Actually. Oh, but they're like... Okay. If they stay close enough to the water, I wouldn't mind Weagle. Pelipper's not bad. I like Pelipper. It's like green. It's got little green wings instead of blue. That's gonna be kind of a pain to hunt, but that's okay. Okay. I should update the titles of these for whatever we're hunting. Made myself huge on accident. No, I forgot. You need, in order to hunt something in the water, you need a water type. Okay, do what? You're gonna have to fight all these Wiggles single-handedly, buddy. What is your favorite? And I know you only have so many gens to pull from.
Yeah.
I'll ask both, but because I'm hunting the bird first. Favorite regional bird? Mine's Corviknight. Corviknight has really worked its way up in my heart.
But that's fair. Okay. Okay.
Go on.
You might fight me on this.
Uh-huh.
Doduo.
Doduo's not a regional bird.
He's a bird from the Kanto region.
Yeah, but like, I mean like the bird.
Fair. I don't know, like, I've been exposed to it through Pokemon Go, recently caught a Dynamax version of it. I really like Rookity.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a cute little guy.
Corviknight is sick.
Yeah. I like Rookity.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not...
Just a cute little guy.
Okay, now favorite, we'll go favorite bug next. Like, regional bug.
Ah.
Captain is technically correct, the best kind of correct. Don't defend him.
No, defend me, encourage me, trust me.
No, don't.
It always turns out right.
No, it doesn't.
Mainly because it annoys Apple, so it's fun.
Really though, Doduo, of all birds.
He's such a derpy guy.
No,
And also,
I can see it. I can see it.
Also, I can't remember if it was like that Poke National or whatever it was animation where they just fly by spinning their fucking heads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I need to do something quick. Sorry, y'all.
So yeah, see, like Gen 2 didn't. Ah, no, actually, Spinnerack. Fucking love Spinnerack. He's great.
I gotta think, actually. Actually, no, I don't. Sawaddle. A lovely Vanny. Favorite rodent. There is a right answer.
I mean, look. They can walk.
My man! The Pokemon can fly majestically through the sky, but I can walk.
They can walk.
We're talking about Furret, if anyone wasn't clear on that. Furret is best. We love Furret.
Such a good little dude.
Yeah, why is Spearow one of your favorite bird Pokemon?
I mean, it's a cooler version of Pidgey, I guess.
I disagree.
I said cooler.
I disagree.
Not talking about Pidgeotto or Pidgeot.
I disagree.
Fair enough.
I mean, again, to each their own. See, this is something I love about Pokemon, though, is that, like, every Pokemon will be someone else's favorite Pokemon. Like, I'll be like, man, I can't fucking stand Quilladin. And someone like Captain will be like, man, I love Quilladin.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
Just such a silly little guy.
Meanwhile, like, someone else can be like, oh man, I'm not huge on Wailord. And I'll be like, Wailord is perfect. What are you talking about? I've never met someone whose favorite Pokemon is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, no, same.
I mean, to be fair, there's over 1,000 of them.
And that's awesome. Like, that's so great. Even though you've been playing since Gen 1, mine is Grafaiai. I love Grafaiai. What a little weirdo. He's great.
Which one?
He's like kind of a monkey-ish looking dude. He's from the newest games, so you would know him.
Gotcha.
For sure, but... But no, that's something like genuinely beautiful about Pokemon. Is that you can have so many Pokemon that are everyone's favorites. And if I don't like a Pokemon, I guarantee someone else absolutely adores that little guy. And vice versa.
Yep.
Now, another one for you.
Uh-huh.
Favorite Pikachu clone? Pikachu themselves is an acceptable answer. But...
What's that, like, squirrel-looking one?
Pachirisu?
Yes.
Yes, ideal. Love Pachirisu. Pachirisu's best one. Are you only saying that because I really like Pachirisu?
No, cute little fucking squirrel guy.
Pachirisu was like a Pokemon that I was so determined to use when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out. I was like, I don't care if Pachirisu isn't very good. It's going on my team. Ah!
Fuck.
I accidentally ran into a Google. So just beating them up with auto battle. I'll do one more like mini hunt after this, and I think let's actually go fight Rhyme. Let's actually do some stuff.
Yeah. Beat him up. Beat him up good.
Advance the story. Hey y'all, I'm gonna advertise my Discord a little bit. We currently have a poll ongoing to decide what my next game to play will be. If you go on my announcements channel, it is in the pinned stuffs. Last I checked, a Hat in Time is in the lead. But we have like a stream or two left of Love Ghosty. Probably closer to 2 streams, I think. But and then Ty the Tasmania Tiger too won't be a very long playthrough either. The first game only took me like 3 streams. Maybe 3.5. Okay, yeah. The outbreak is dispersed, unfortunately. Boo! Okay. No mingle for me.
Damn.
Would they be in the ocean, the Bombardier? Let's go check, I guess. Ran into a wild Klefki.
Uh-oh.
Into the ocean we plummet!
Huzzah!
Hip hip! Huzzah! Yeah, they're like flying in the air. But they're close enough to the ocean that we can hunt them the same as Noodle. Hat in Time's still in the lead. That makes me pleasantly surprised, though. I've actually never played a Hat in Time, which is kind of crazy. Considering, like, how much I love both indie games and 3D platformers. It's just a game that, like, I never had and didn't buy for the longest time.
And then someone bought it for you and they kind of turned into an asshole?
Yeah, someone bought it for me and they turned out to be a pretty shit person, so it kind of tainted it for a little bit. But I really want to play it, so I'm not mad about it.
I mean, we're still mad about him being an asshole, but...
Yeah, no, I'm not mad about the playing the game. That's what I meant. Have I played Yokai Watch? I have not. I'm familiar with Yokai Watch, but I've never played it. Still no love for Kirby 64. Damn.
I mean, I voted Kirby 64.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
On Discord? Pretty sure I did.
I've been misreading. Don't mind me. No love for Sonic Heroes is what I meant.
Oh. Yeah, that... Don't get me wrong. It's a game.
Yeah, no, I know it'd be a miserable experience. That's part of why I want to do it.
Fair enough.
Have I seen Ruffy in the Riverside? I played the demo. The demo was fun enough. I do like the perspectives of it a lot. Oh, fuck. We're gonna have to, like, actually put an effort.
God.
Because my Duot's getting its ass kicked. Oh no. Do I have candies? Okay, well, let's evolve Duot for starters. I don't even know if we can hunt Bombardier. Because it's just gonna beat up my fucking Samurott here. Oh. The water phased out of existence for a second. A game I'm very excited for that's coming out next month is Date Everything, though. The pre-order was just announced today, and I just bought it today. And, I mean, I've already talked about it, so it's not really a spoiler anymore, but we will be doing a big charity event with it, likely for the Trevor Project, where I just plan on playing the game for like an entire weekend, romancing all the cuties. Okay, we can't fucking hunt these Bombardier. They're too strong for my Samurott to take on. God damn it. The only other thing to hunt is the Cyclozar. I don't want to hunt that. I already have a Dunsparce. Also, hi Hazy. I hope you're doing good. God damn it. We have to reset again. We need a release date for Billy Bust Up. I've been following the development of that game since like 2018. Yo, same. Been following Billy Bust Up's development for what feels like ages. I do love that though. Like, I genuinely find it so interesting following the development of games, and then when it actually gets released, I'm like, oh! I remember like this first being just a concept, basically. it was really cool playing Webbed for the first time on stream. Which was a little game where it's a platformer where you play as like a little spider and you like web sling around. I was following development of that game for like 3 years, I want to say. And then got released like a year or so into me being a VTuber. I don't even know if it was that long. I think it might have been earlier than that. It just happened to like release at a really good time for me to actually be able to play it and like have an audience. Which was just a cool experience, to be honest. Sandile! I love Sandile. We're hunting Sandile. I have mixed feelings on that shiny line, but I love it, so it's fine. Also, that's a good dark type, so that'd be pretty sick before Rhyme. I love Sandile. What a little guy. Hoo-hoo. Captain, you've seen Sandile before, yes?
Yeah, I have.
I just feel like he's a guy that you would like.
Fair.
I can't explain it. He just has Captain would enjoy energy.
He's a little dude.
He is. A little chompy dude. Oh, they like just poke their little heads out. That's so cute.
Oh.
I was like, what on earth is that in the distance? It's a braviary, okay. I could not tell. First. Find a little yellow head. I would be very happy. Yeah, no, Webbed was super fun. I enjoyed playing during Next Fest. They're like that developer's follow-up game, Isopod. Very, very interested to see more of that. Follows the like same general kind of idea behind Webbed, except it makes it a 3D platformer. Where you play as a little isopod and you use magnets to like get around, which is really, really cool. Okay, Braviary. Can you not? You are many levels above me, and I don't really want to do this with you. Kindly let me bitch away. Thank you. Brave Sir Apple ran away. She bravely ran away. Brave, 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 brave. That's another good question I could ask you. What else do people want to know about the captain? Or either one of us. Oh, fuck! My controller died!
Don't know.
Oh no! What? Shit! Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna go grab the other controller. I'll be back.
Right.
Captain, keep Chad entertained.
God damn, I hate when she does this. I'm so bad at this. Now I have to turn around to actually see what you guys are typing out. Favorite mythical mount? That's, I mean, my first paladin to cast, like, Find Greater Steed was a joke character because we were doing a Halloween one-shot where we were all skeletons. His name was Napoleon Bonaparte, and he rode a fucking skeleton tiger. It was pretty dope. It was completely useless in battle and got, like, bodied immediately, but, you know, it was cool. How about you, Death, or anyone else? What is your favorite mythical mount?
So we might have a problem, y'all.
What, was it not charging?
No, I'm just stupid and forgot to start charging the other one.
Ah.
So we have two dead controllers.
Does this, like, not have another port or something for you to plug it into?
Yes, but you can't use it and have it plugged in at the same time.
Why not?
I've tried to do that before, at least, and it hasn't functioned.
Six-legged horse. Dope.
Can I... Is it possible for me to just use the Joy-Cons disconnected?
Should be. It's kind of their whole...
Super not ideal, but...
Yeah.
This feels so foreign. I never use the Joy-Cons anymore.
Fair.
Favorite mythical mount?
Yeah.
Like, just anything you can mount?
Yes.
That is a mythical creature. Dragon.
Saw that coming a mile away.
I know what I like, okay?
Yeah.
I want to mount a dragon. I was gonna say don't take that out of context, but I mean, it's the same thing in context as without context.
Yeah. Is there, like, a better way to control, like, the camera for taking portraits and shit?
Not to my knowledge.
God damn it.
If you could have any mythical creature as a pet, my answer would also be dragon. But
You know that goose that lays golden eggs?
oh, okay, yeah, good answer, good answer. Do you want to mount the dragon or the dragon to mount you? Yes. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up one of those shitty, like, questions to ask
Alright.
websites. We'll just ask a handful of those.
Fair enough.
Let's do specifically questions to ask someone you're dating.
Alright.
Questions to ask someone you're dating. 260 questions to ask to get to know someone better. From Women's Health magazine.
Alright.
You ready? I'm sure this won't be terrible at all.
Mm-hmm.
What are your hobbies, and how did you get into them?
Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm a huge fucking nerd.
Then how did you get into them?
I asked my buddy Swivel Pig, and he recommended who we now know to be a piece of shit.
Yeah. I've explained this story on stream. We specifically met through my ex.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm. I've just been playing video games. There was no specific, like, oh, I got into it this way. I just fucking played video games.
Yeah. Also D&D. Started playing it because actually a friend of my sister's, who just happened to also live in the school dorms, and like on the same floor as me even, was like, hey, I know your sister really likes D&D. Do you want to try it? I'm getting a group of, like, first-year students together to play. And I was like, fuck it, sure. And, you know, been playing ever since. Video games, similar thing. There wasn't really I specifically got into gaming when I was, you know, I enjoyed playing games. My dad was, like, in computers, like, in tech. He specifically, like, repaired computers with his company for the longest time. So it was just kind of natural that we'd get consoles and stuff. And yeah, parents bought me a few games, and I've been gaming ever since. Although I have talked about this on stream, of like, my mom was very much the type of person where, like, she didn't like violent video games. So it was a lot of, like, cozy games. It was a lot of stuff like Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon or The Sims, where it was, like, designed to be more kind of cute simulator-esque things as opposed to beating each other up. The most, like, fighting game we ever had growing up was until, like, we started buying our own games, but was shit like Pokemon, which was bought for us originally with the idea of, like, oh, these are just cute little guys. Which still, to this day, I'm like, oh, these are just cute little guys. So...
that we're using to murder each other.
Clearly my mom's, non-violent game tendencies played an impact on me. She'd buy us a lot of racing games, actually. The only games my mom would play with us growing up were racing games, or like Just Dance and Wii Sports. But I remember my mom actually really liking Crash Team Racing. She played that with us. Okay. Next question. What was the last thing you read? Like, last story, I'm assuming. Not, like, thing, period.
Okay, like, to completion, or...
Yeah, that's what I would say.
probably the Golden Tower from the Magisterium series. It's been a spicy minute since I've read a book to completion, mainly because I've been keeping up with a lot of web novels that are still actively being written.
Fair. Sorry,
No,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
And again, like, any of these questions, chat, feel free to weigh in on. Like, if you guys want to share your answers, go for it. I love that. That's how we generate conversation. I ran into a Santa. He's just a little guy. My cutie. Oh, I love him. I want to find a shiny one so bad. Because Crocodile is sick, and also that's a good dark type, which would be really helpful for Rhyme. What was I going to say? I don't remember. If we're not counting shit like children's books, which, fair, if we're not, considering, you know, I read children's books to kids on the regular. That's part of my job, and a large part of my job.
Yeah.
Literally, like, the way our learning practices in our center, like, we do regular conversational reading with kids. So, like, we are supposed to read to our focus children, like, daily. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you get a kid that's just, like, not really a big reader. But I try to. The last book I remember reading for pleasure, I don't even fucking know. I have a lot of books I'd like to read. Actually, hang on. I think I have one in here that I'd like to read. No, it's not in here. Where did I put it? I have one that, my sister got for me a couple years ago, which is, like, a book on anxiety. Called, like, The Body Keeps the Score. And it's about how, like, anxiety can really just make you physically fatigued. I have yet to read it, but apparently it's a really good read. She said that it was, like, incredibly helpful for her, so I would like to give it a look over. Actually, the last book I read for pleasure was probably a play, if that counts.
I'd say it would.
It was probably Tick Tick Boom when I bought that.
Fair.
Such a good fucking musical. What's one thing that can just immediately make your day better? Talking to you. Sorry, that's very gay.
It is very gay, and also kind of a cop-out answer, honestly.
I'm gonna go with one at work then.
Mm-hmm.
Something about, like, a kid truly taking pride in something that they did or made, like, warms my heart in a way I can't express. Like, I have one of my primaries who, today she's a 3-year-old girl, and we have all these magnet tiles, so it's like you can put the magnet tiles together, and she made, like, the coolest house. Like, it looked sick. You know, like, sick for a 3-year-old. And she was, like, so legitimately proud of it, and, like, was so excitedly telling me about it. And I'm like, this is great! I love this! I'm so happy that you're happy. And that you're, like, taking pride in this. Because you damn well should! Like, you made an amazing thing! Oh, I just live for that shit. Do you have an answer, babe?
Honestly, just anytime, like, at work where I have to do training, because then it's just, yes, I don't actually have to work. This is great.
Valid.
Look, I got to watch him, like, hoist up a dummy and just drop it, like, 3 times.
It occurred to me, upon a conversation with my like, lead staff in my room, today, that, like, once I'm done getting my ECE, which is Early Childhood Education, which is what I'm in school for, if anyone doesn't know that information, I started school at the beginning of the month for, and once I'm out of it, I'll officially be an Early Childhood Educator, which is a step above what I currently am, which is a child care assistant. Basically, it's the fancy way of saying I have the qualifications and can get paid more because I went to school for it. But, like, you know, I was expecting, you know, they'll want me to take on more of a lead position. That makes sense. But this coworker of mine was like, no, you'll be expected to, like, be a mentor.
Fair.
Like, they've been approached, apparently, many a time, of like, yeah, can you be a mentor for this practicum student?
Fair.
And I'm like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm qualified enough to be a mentor for someone.
Yeah, so you'd probably do a good job.
I probably would, but, like, it's just, what the fuck? No. That's wild.
Yeah. You're wild.
Thanks?
Yes. It is.
I don't know how to respond to that. What, like, type of meal is your favorite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner food?
I generally like a lot of dinner foods.
I, in recent years, have gotten an appreciation for, like, a good fucking breakfast. Like, I'm talking, like, full brunch-style breakfast. Like, bacon, eggs, hash browns,
Yeah.
toast. Like, that kind of breakfast.
Yeah.
But I ain't got time to make that shit in the morning.
Fair.
Like, in the morning I'm waking up an hour before I have to leave. I'm grabbing, like, a yogurt cup. And maybe some berries if I'm feeling crazy.
See, I just keep a whole bunch of granola bars in my locker now.
Fair.
To be fair, I'm also, you know, scraping myself out of bed before 3 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, you're scraping yourself out of bed at the ass crack of dawn.
Before the ass crack of dawn.
I know you probably don't have an answer to this question, because I do the vast majority of our cooking.
Yep.
Not because you can't cook, just because I prefer cooking.
Yeah.
And you also, like, and you have admitted this, so I don't feel like it's mean for me to say, but you've also said, like, you're fine just throwing shit together.
Yeah.
And, like, we'll eat it. Whereas
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to look at a recipe and try and, like, perfect this sort of thing. But the question is, like, what is your favorite thing to cook? If you have one.
Honestly, I just want to, like... You take the instant ramen noodles.
Uh-huh.
Easiest fucking thing.
Yes.
But, like, you crack an egg into it. Yeah.
You zhuzh it up.
Yeah, you spice it up. You get, like, I don't know, bit out whatever type of meat and, like, cut it up, throw it in there. And just, like, make it more than just, you know, shitty instant ramen.
I do think, like, there's something kind of amazing about just taking something pretty boring and bland and turning it into something better.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I could just make instant ramen. Or I could throw in, like, peanut butter and have, like, peanut noodles.
Have I told you about the coffee noodles?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Do you want to tell Chad about the coffee noodles?
First time I've ever had instant noodles in my life. I was with my buddy Magic Johnson. And fuck, I think we were like 11, 12 at the time. Motherfucker, for whatever reason, just did not have a kettle in that house. So they used their fucking Keurig for the hot water.
Uh-huh.
And he forgot to take the fucking,
The little Keurig cup thing.
Yeah. So, you know, and me being me, I hate throwing food out. Yeah.
So it's like, I gotta eat this.
Yeah. It was surprisingly not terrible.
I don't believe you.
I also like coffee.
I also like coffee. I never used to, but, like, I now will drink more coffee-flavored coffee.
Yeah.
Like, before I was kind of a little bitch with it, and I didn't like the coffee taste to be super forward.
Which is fair.
And now I'm like...
The cold brew has infected you.
The cold brew has! Like, legitimately. You ever watch a show and it ends on a to be continued that makes you want to chuck something at the TV? Yeah.
Have you ever heard of No Game, No Life?
Cry.
Trinity 7?
To go back to the cooking question, I think I enjoy cooking the most, honestly, like, meals that are just fairly simple meals. Like a go-to comfort meal for me is, like, pork chops with, like, a mushroom soup, gravy, and just rice with that mushroomy kind of gravy mixed in. It's so easy and comforting. It's delightfully simple to cook. It's, like, flavorful in a very simple way. It's great.
Yeah.
However, I take so much pride in making something complex and making it good. Like, we did stuffed peppers the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I had never made stuffed peppers before. I wasn't worried about it because it's not hard to fuck up. But I wasn't really following a recipe. I was kind of just, like, for the most part, doing my own thing. Like, I was loosely following a recipe. But it was like, okay, we got ground beef. We're gonna buy some wild rice. I'm gonna throw in a bit of tomato paste and just do a general kind of spice blend that I know I probably would like, because Captain will eat anything, basically.
Basically.
And that, like, beef and rice mixture was so bomb.
Yeah.
It tasted so good.
Straight up delicious.
The only regret I have about that is, like, I think it would have been better if we roasted the peppers for a little bit beforehand. Just to
Fair.
get them slightly charred.
Yeah.
Like, not enough that it's, like, burnt, but just, like, a
But I get it.
bit of a crisp
Yeah.
sort of to them. In other news, you caught up on the latest season of Doctor Who. I have been so out of Doctor Who. I stopped watching Doctor Who, like, midway through Capaldi. But to be fair, I don't really keep up with much TV anymore. Now I just have a million video games I don't finish instead. And a million plans to stream more. Cries. All the games in the poll on the Discord, I swear we'll get to eventually. If anyone really wants a different game, but could only, you know, vote for a specific one. I do intend to play them all, I swear. Probably what it will be, to be honest, is if A Hat in Time is in the lead once Love Ghosty finishes, we'll do A Hat in Time, and then we'll probably start Digimon after that, because I'd like to do a playthrough of Cyber Sleuth. I mean, I don't think I'll probably finish it before Time Stranger comes out, depending on when Time Stranger is coming out. But I'd like to do one. Relatively soon. I thought about playing one of the older Digimon games, but I was never really a huge fan of Digimon World. And Dawn and Dusk are way more frustrating than they are fun. Because of the way the dungeons are designed and how maze-like and awful they are. I don't think we're gonna find a shiny eel, and that makes me sad. I think we're gonna beat up some more Sandiles, and then we're gonna go fight Rhyme, and then we'll probably call the stream there. I think we should end with at least fighting someone.
Which is fair.
Damn. That's like 2 streams with no shinies.
Yeah,
3
damn.
streams, I think, with no shinies, actually. Maybe only 2. I don't remember. Damn, I would have really liked a Sandile, too. I think Sandile's really cute. Oh well. We'll reset one more time, and then we'll just beat up the rest of the outbreak. Whew. That's another question to ask you. I need to pull up the list.
The list.
The list! I don't know why I have a list, but... What's the worst gift you've ever received? And what did you do about it? Specifically the worst.
Something I can't say on stream.
What was it?
You know what?
Do I?
You do.
Do I? Okay, yeah, you can't say that on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I've been pretty lucky that most of my gifts I've received have been, you know, pretty good. But, yeah.
Mine was from my grandmother.
Uh-huh.
You know exactly what this is.
Yeah, I do. That's hilarious.
My birthday and Christmas are very close together. My birthday is December 16th. So it's not uncommon for people to lump birthday and Christmas gifts together for me.
Fucking crime.
I hate it. I hate it when people do that. I would rather get two separate things. Like, unless it's a case of this is something I really, really, really want. In which case it's like, okay, that's fair. Death, I'm gonna read that out in a second because that's uncomfortable. But, yeah, it was from my grandma, and I think she just was focused on getting me a Christmas gift and kind of forgot that my birthday was also at that time and didn't want to do the, like, lumping them together sort of thing. So she got me a birthday gift, which was, like, a package that had a note and 3 gift cards. All these gift cards were either for places that I'd never go to, or like it was shit like a Suzy Sheer gift card, which is a Canadian, like, middle-aged women clothing store. A gift card to Tim Hortons, which, okay, that one I could use. I didn't go much then, because I didn't drink coffee then, but, like, I'd still use it. I'd still get donuts and shit. And then, I don't even remember what the other one was, but it was similarly like, this is something I'll never use, ever. And wrote me a little note on, like, yeah, here's how much should be on each one. At the time, it was like, okay, yeah, like, you know, $25 on this one, $10 on this one, like, you know, it was clear that it was a re-gifted thing, but I'm like, okay, whatever. At that time, it didn't really bother me, but then I, like, went to go use the Tim Hortons one, which was the only one I could use, and it was, like, completely empty. It was, like, all of these gift cards had been used by her. They weren't just re-gifts. The two had absolutely nothing on it. I'm not sure about the one to the middle-aged women's clothing store. That one might have $25 on it. I have no idea. I'm never gonna go. I'm not a middle-aged woman.
Yeah.
Yet. Look, I imagine in the many years till then, it'll probably expire.
They legally can't where we live.
Fair enough. Probably more likely is the place will go out of business.
That more likely.
But it's like, come on, Grandma. Okay, Death, yours is awful. Let me read this. The worst gift I ever got from was from my grandma. It was a picture of her when she was 30-ish with "I was a looker, huh?" written on the back. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Old people are wild sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's beat up Rhyme.
But what about reason?
Shut up. Just don't talk.
Fine, I'll go.
What's another good one of these? You don't know your grandma was crazy. She forced my dad to get married at 16. I don't know what was up with her. I don't think anyone should get married at 16.
Yeah, it's we did early. Just a tad.
Maybe this is a hot take, but I just don't think you should be making any sort of major life decision like that until you're at least in your 20s. At least.
Yeah.
I don't know. And, like, I'm also saying this as the daughter of someone who, like, had her first baby at 19, and my parents got married at 19. Well, my mom got married at 19, my dad was older.
Point still stands.
But, like, this is gonna be sad, but, like, I also know how their marriage turned up, and now they fucking hate each other, and it was many years of abuse, so, you know, I think there's a little bit of truth to that. It's not to say that shit like that can't work out, I don't know. I'll fully admit there's my own, like, traumas and biases clouding that a little bit, but it's crazier than my Mormon relatives with pictures of white Jesus in every room of the house, including the guest bathrooms.
To be fair, they're Mormons. What do you expect?
What causes are you passionate about? Well, how about let's just open it up to, like, what are you passionate about? Period.
I mean, like you.
I think you're passionate about
Dungeons and Dragons.
wanting to keep your loved ones safe.
I wouldn't say I'm passionate about it.
I think you are.
It's not something I actively do. Like, I have passive things set up, but...
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be something you actively do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The way I see passion is not necessarily, like, something you're actively doing. It's just something that you, like, enjoy or put effort in, even necessarily without realizing.
Fair.
Like, I know if someone were to fucking try and get into the apartment and rob us right now, you would go and beat them up, no hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah, someone would die. Probably be them.
I don't actually know if I can do this fight right now because I don't know if my Pokemon are at level.
Wow.
So maybe we're not fighting Rhyme right now, y'all. Because I don't want to do a bunch of grinding. Her ace is 42. We could probably beat that up. I mean, I'm actively passionate about a bunch of fucking things.
Yeah.
I would say, overly passionate about too many things.
I mean...
Trans rights is the really tricky one because trans rights is so far behind compared to everyone else.
So I wasn't sure if you were talking about the Pokemon or, you know...
No, sorry. I was talking about my Pokemon. Oh hey, trans rights is evolving. Are we gonna give a 3-segment or a 2-segment to Dunsparce? Just 2-segment.
Dun sparse.
Beautiful.
Yes, you are.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Such a stupid concept for a Pokemon. I love it. Someone's gotta have a dark type move or something, right? I mean, Piss Hero does, but Piss Hero's dark type move also isn't anything great. Let's get rid of Aqua Jet for Jet Punch. Because Jet Punch is just kind of better at Aqua Jet. I'm trying. Trans rights evolved into human rights. They were that all along. Beautiful. Aqua I'm updating everyone's move pools, don't mind me. What was I saying? No, I'm passionate about so many fucking things.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about just human rights. I'm passionate about musicals. I'm passionate about VTubing. I'm passionate about D&D. I'm passionate about Pokemon. I'm passionate about, like, just being a good person. I'm passionate about children and children's rights. Yeah, I don't know. I'm passionate about so many frickin' things.
Which is fair.
Let's see, what's another question? blah, 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 blah. I'm skipping past like questions that are too personal, I think.
Fair.
If you could only teach one thing to our future children, what would that thing be?
Like, only one thing?
Only one thing. Like one life lesson to instill in them. Just that one thing.
See, the biggest issue is that I don't know who they are yet. So I don't have an idea of what they would need, because I would want to teach them what they would need most.
Okay, well, let's say they, in this hypothetical, like, they don't know any of these skills.
I mean,
Let's do Thunderbolt, actually.
honestly, how to, like, defend and stand up for themselves. Because, look, at the end of the day, I'm going to be their dad. One of my number one duties is to keep them safe. And the best way for me to do that is to teach them how to do it themselves.
Sorry, I read deaths. Which is, money will never buy happiness, but it's easier to cry on a Ferrari than on a bike.
That is... Look, all I'm going to say is, they say money can't buy happiness. I have yet to see one person crying on a jet ski.
I think, for me, I just want to instill in all people the idea that we, as people, just need to be kinder to each other. And I'm not saying, like, forgive and forget bullshit. No. Call out bullshit, for sure. But also, like, help educate bullshit. If that makes sense? Like, there's always gonna be shitty people, but there's a lot of people who are shitty who don't realize how shitty they're being. And I'm perhaps a naive believer in the fact that people can change. And there are very few people that I believe are without redeeming, I guess. I don't know. Be fucking kind to each other. That's it. That's the moral of my little story. Have empathy for one another.
Don't be assholes.
Yeah, it's that simple. Don't be a fucking dick. That's it. That all it be. That's something that actually my, like, communications... I'm in a communication strategies class currently. Talking about, like... I mean, we talk about a lot of things, but, like, the biggest takeaway of all is just, like... When we talk to people, you never know what someone's dealing with. And, of course, like, that's not an excuse to be a fucking asshole. But... I don't know, there's been so many times where I've convinced myself that people are mad at me, and it's just been as simple as someone being like, I'm sorry, like, I've been dealing with a lot, and I kind of snapped at you. And it's like, oh yeah, people do that. That's human. I do that to people. I feel bad all the time when, like, I bring work home and snap at Captain.
You don't really snap at me, though.
Well, okay, my definition of snap and your definition of snap are also two different things.
Fair enough.
When I'm bitchy, I should say. I know I've been bitchy, so don't even try and fight that.
Eh.
Motherfucker, don't do that, you stupid mischievous bitch.
Oh, they're going to be doing it.
No, don't.
They're coming in here with this bullshit.
They are, and I'm not here for it. I don't like it. But yeah, I don't know. People need to be kind to each other. That's it. I'm rambling a lot, but that's my belief. Damn, some of these get deep. Blah, 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 blah. Unconventional questions. Ooh, let's go to that.
Ooh.
I don't know what these questions are, but apparently they're unconventional.
Oh, boy.
Every time I look at one of these lists, there's some questions that are just like so boring. And I'm like, why would you ask this? Like, can you write in cursive?
No.
I can. It's not good. I can do it.
The only time I use cursive is for my signature.
Yeah, no, that's the only time I use cursive as well, but I can write in cursive. It was like really hammered in at my school.
Yeah, same.
How much like you'll need cursive.
Yep.
I've used it to write my name. That's it. And now it's something that's like not even taught.
The teachers in high school won't accept any of your work if it's not in cursive. You can't print anything.
My teachers in high school genuinely wanted me to print shit because they couldn't read my cursive.
Yeah.
I also have horrible penmanship.
Same.
I've talked about this on stream before, but my penmanship is god-awful.
Well, mine ain't much better.
Yours is better than mine. Did you have to take penmanship classes?
What?
Did you have to take penmanship classes?
No.
Then your penmanship's better than mine.
Fair enough.
I had teachers, like, actively stay in with me during recess to have me take penmanship classes to improve my penmanship.
Ah.
It made it worse.
Fair.
I had, like, a grippy thing on my... that I had to use every time I used a pencil in order to get me to, like, hold it properly.
Huh.
Again, it didn't work.
Yeah.
My penmanship is still god-awful. Suck it, Miss T.
What did Misty ever do to you?
No, Misty.
She's just trying to train water type.
I would say her name, but
I know.
her name's very weird and specific, so that might dox me. Although, I think she's gotten married, so her last name has changed. But
Besides the point.
I don't know what her last name is now, even. You've mastered your 4th life. Good job, Death. Proud of you. Oh, fuck, it's already like 9:30.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm trying to beat this gym before
Fair enough.
we end. I mean, again, I'm in no rush to go to bed.
Fair.
Another question, another question, another question. Do you have any allergies?
None that I'm aware of.
I don't have, like, I have allergies to stuff like pollen and things like that. I have the sniffly allergies. I don't have, like, food allergies and stuff. Although I have suspected for a while that I might be allergic to face paint.
Fair.
I mean, I never use it, so who cares? But, like, but when I was, like, a kid, I went over to a friend's place, and she, like, her parents had gifted her a big face paint kit. And so we, like, spent, like, hours just putting face paint on each other and washing it off. And I, like, broke into really bad hives.
Fun.
And whether that was, you know, the face paint itself or the fact that we kept putting it on and off and on and off, or what exactly, who knows, but it was not pleasant.
I can't imagine it would be.
The newest Helldivers update is crazy.
Yeah, it's been pretty
I
sick.
wouldn't know. You were telling that to the wrong person. I don't know shit about Helldivers.
Basically, these squid-like looking motherfuckers have dared step foot on Super Earth.
This isn't Helldivers? Are you looking at the Pokemon? Is there a joke here that I'm missing?
I think the joke is that they're the forever error.
Is that the joke?
Maybe.
Am I just stupid? Am I not understanding? That is a clever namesake, if that's the case.
Yeah.
It's a bit I do when I enter chats. Okay, alright. Got it. Look, I wasn't sure if I was being stoopy or what was happening. Because I wouldn't put it past myself to be stoopy. Mimikyu is so cute. I love Mimikyu. Let's flip turn out of here. What's your favorite smell?
That is really between, what's the word? Like campfire smoke and just pine tree.
Not vanilla, because people will say it's the same. It's not. But like fresh baked cookies, that kind of smell. You're a huge sucker for ghost types. Ghost types are really solid. Mimikyu is like one of my favorite Pokemon.
They're pretty cool.
So Mimikyu is high up. I heard that the wall of flesh is in this game.
No, that's Terraria.
I mean, there's probably a wall of flesh somewhere in this game, especially with how broken Scarlet and Violet are.
North.
I mean, I guess.
He's the size of a wall. He's made of flesh.
It's not incorrect. But yeah, my favorite smell is either fresh baked cookies or she's holding out against Rhyme's offensive. Come on, you could do it. Thanks, I guess. You raised my speed, which dropped a few levels because. Can I make error lore for someone? Sure. Oh, don't hurt my little guys. Stop it.
Not the little guys.
Not the little guys. Don't hurt my little guys.
I mean, at least it's not a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, that's true. Who and what are their pronouns? If you're asking our pronouns, mine are she, her, or they, them. Either one is fine, I don't care. His is, I assume, he, him.
Do not refer to me.
Alright, well, you heard the man. You heard the skeleton. Oh, this is Captain. He's my
Hello.
partner.
How's it going?
We love him. Or I love him. I think everyone else here just kind of tolerates him.
Look, you know, if I was locked in a room with a clone of myself, only one of me would be walking out.
One of Rhyme's Pokemon went down! This is so exciting! Oh my god! Captain's cool, says Death. Okay, you got Death's seal of approval.
I hope so. Though he might also just be buttering me up so I don't kill off her.
Fair enough. What was I gonna say? Oh, smells. That's what I was talking about. I also like just any citrusy smell. Like oranges, lemon. I like citrus. It's a toxicity. Did you know Apple is a goblin? Sub to Little Appleseed for more moose facts. I mean, I am Canadian. There's at least, there's probably at least 2 moose facts in there. Like, this is a weird tangent, but I wish there was, I know we could probably find it somewhere in our city.
Yeah.
But I wish there was, like, an easier way for us to get access to moose meat. I would like to cook with moose.
I mean, we could just hit up my brother-in-law and be all like, "Hey, yo, Staff Sergeant, I need a moose."
Yeah, fair.
And you know,
If you wanted to make things difficult for the party, killing the tank is the way to go.
see, here's the thing. Some edits have been made to one of the characters. You guys are now a very front-heavy party.
Yeah, you're all pretty tanky. I mean, you are the direct barbarian, but... Wild shape time! She's shifting! Or at least I'd like to shift if this would let me click on myself properly. Hang on. But that's not a wild shape. This is a wild shape. Again, Pokemon Apple if possible. Then you wouldn't redeem wild shape time. I'll do Pokemon Apple though, that's fine. I have a whole other redeem for alt apple seeds. Wild shapes are a different thing.
Well,
To be fair, they're basically the same.
yeah.
It's whatever. Okay, hang on. Hang on, you want a Bulbasaur? I can get you a Bulbasaur. Give me 2 seconds. Hang on. Hang on, just give me a second. I have 2 different versions of this. Which one do you want? You don't even know which ones you're deciding between, actually, so that's a stupid question. Where the heck is the one I'm looking for? See the other one. Where's the... Here we go. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little bulba apple. Look at me. Ooh. The sillier one? This is the sillier one.
Ooh,
Bold of you to assume I don't have art of me as a Bulbasaur death. Come on. Little Appleseed was in the chicken chocolate dimension. She drank lots of Wendy's parking lots because she was hungry. She started changing with every parking lot. She grew 8 more legs and 5 more arms. She started researching about different dimensions. She traveled to the road dimension and ate every wall there. She started turning green but didn't stop. She kept eating walls and evolved into the Nyan Cat from Terraria Minecraft Fortnite and became the goddess of apples and vessel of Applebee's. Okay.
alright.
I mean, I understand. It is error lore. They're error. The forever error. That's the joke.
To err is to be human.
To be fair, I didn't understand it at first either. Chaos, but...
I did.
Was the lore good? Yes or yes?
It was error.
I murdered the toxicity. Ooh, now I just have the Houndstone left.
You did it.
Ooh. How many errors out of 10? At least 6. A vessel of Applebee's. That's a fucking April Fool's joke waiting to happen, though.
Yeah.
I need to try and bug Applebee's to sponsor me for it, though. Because I think that would be funnier.
That would be fucking hilarious.
No! Candy Floss! Candy Floss has fainted.
Oh no.
What a tragic day.
Can't believe they died.
But now it's fine, because we have... Monstrosity!
Hell yeah.
I do love the name of DJ G Rave. DJ Grave for a ghost type. That's so clever. I've deemed a streamer's friend the goddess of parking lots and vessel of Waffle House. I mean, me being the vessel of Applebee's just makes sense. Oh my god, I should get a bee form! I should get a bee wild shape. That'd be cute. Oh, now I want to commission that. I need more artists to commission for wild shapes.
Didn't you kind of have that when you did the one bee movie script reading?
That was just me with a bunch of bee assets.
Your point?
Fair enough. Portobello, no! No! Away!
Huzzah!
Can you deem Captain the god and vessel of something? Go for it. If you want loose actual lore, he's a military captain of the skeleton army.
Yep. Welcome to the skeleton army. We fight skeletons. Only skeletons.
My loose actual lore is that I'm a goblin, a plant goblin. How I became a plant? Who knows? That's not true. I knows. I knows. And that information is something I would like to reveal eventually.
One day.
I'll reveal it at my graduation. If I ever graduate, that's when you'll get that. Was the B movie script reading before we met? I did 2. I did one, like, really early on in my VTubing. Like, I want to say I was maybe an affiliate for a week. It was like a, at the time, Twitter, maybe Twitch follower goal. Name thy captain, god of bones, and vessel of Arby's.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I did another B movie reading, like, 2? No. It was back before I started using my current model. It was back when I had my old one.
I remember that model.
I remember that model too. Technically, I could still use it.
Yeah.
Like, I still have the files for it. I
Yeah.
could go back to it at any time I want.
Actually, you know, Meek and Rolf, he revoked your license.
The first meme I made after getting my new model, when it was new, now I've been using it for like... How much does Captain know about Terraria?
More than I think, less than I'd like.
That answers your question. But... Actually, hang on. Hang on. We're gonna end stream soon, so I'm gonna, like, Like, this was a model. This was me for so long. I want to turn my fucking PNG off. Oh my lord. Okay, there we go. I mean, I always kept it down here so that it wasn't as lanky. The Forever Error, thank you for following. Welcome to the orchard. I miss this one sometimes though. It was very me for the longest time. She was my girl. But like the first thing I did when I got my my now model was make the joke of like Appleseed at home. To be fair, Meek and Rap approved it. So it was artist/rigger approved. I thought it was hilarious, personally. Okay, thank you guys for joining us.
Fun.
Would love to continue, but I do have to go to bed because I do got works in the morning.
Our fucking society making us work for a living.
I know, it's bullshit. But I hope everyone had fun.
I had a great time.
I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Had a great time, like, hanging out and things. Won't be streaming for the next few days, but we'll be streaming on Saturday, starting Fire Emblem Engage with the lovely Death. So that'll be super duper fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. We're gonna make so much fun of the game. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's a game I adore to talk shit about. So it's gonna be really, really fun. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, really. Oh, Death, trust me, it will be. It will be really stupid. Again, we'll discuss it when we're playing it, but like, it is a legitimately enjoyable game. It's just got an awful story. Anyways, who are we gonna raid into? Let's see. Who's streaming right now that we wouldn't mind throwing some love over to? Lots of folks are streaming. So many lovelies are streaming. So they Borderlands 3'd it. Oh, I don't know how bad Borderlands 3's story is, but no one was talking about Fire Emblem Engage. Lots of people talk positively about Borderlands 3. Okay, I still need to find someone to raid. I keep getting distracted. Time for EPs. I know, that's the plan. There's too many people.
So little time.
We're gonna raid into Zeg. We're gonna raid into Zeg, Queen of Chaos, who we're also gonna be doing stuff with on Saturday, but over on her end of things. I'm gonna be joining her and some lovelies, including Death, for an Among Us night. So that's gonna be really, really fun. Super looking forward to that. Ask her. That's totally up to her to decide. I mean, she is the Queen of Chaos, so I imagine she'll be down for it. But Currently playing some Marvel Rivals, streaming with someone by the name of May Mori, which is a name I do not recognize. Looks like there's some other people in chat with them. So, yeah, we're gonna send some love over there. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had a fun time. And yeah, we'll see you, I guess, on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone. See you.